Stop. In the name of love, before you break my heart, I'ma break your face. It's not morning time, but good morning. I got a lot to talk about today. I got a lot to vent about and get off my chest. Titties. Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to let y'all know I will be venting about a lot of personal stuff in my life. So this video might be a little long, but it's stuff that I need to get off my chest. So I'm about to do it. And before I do it, I just want to ask God to hold me and guide me. And because I was not born with no filter. If anybody knows Sagittarius do not know how to think before they speak. We think out loud, literally. Okay? I don't know. It's just what we do. I can't think and not say it. I could say it to you and then be like, damn, I didn't mean it like that. Let me because this is what I meant. We just expressive like that. As soon as we feel something, we express that shit. As soon as we feel it, we express it. And sometimes it come out a little like crazy. But I will. So that's what I wanted to do. Ask God to give me to make my heart new and my mind right. My spirit animal wanted to tell me to tell you, new beginnings are on their way. Be brave, rest, slow and steady wins the race, and be vulnerable. Okay? I'm going to talk about 3 things. But I want to talk about why I quit my job, why I broke up with my ex, and why my best friend is no longer my best friend. That's what I'm about to talk about in this video. So, I'm going to start with why I quit my job. Okay. I started working there in May. In like late April or May. It's a chicken place. I work at a fast food chicken place. Well, I used to work at a fast food chicken place. And I started in May 2019. So, I initially wanted to stay there for a year so I could have a year's experience of food handling. So I can work in a cafeteria at like a school. I want to be like a lunch lady. But I wasn't able to make it till May to get my year experience, so I just quit because my boss is a fire sign. And like I just said, fire signs, I'm a Sagittarius, he's a Leo. We 2 different fire signs, but we both very expressive in 2 different ways. And I just didn't like the way, because my boss wasn't like disrespectful type shit, but that nigga had a smart ass mouth, and like I do too. And I feel like when you at work, it's business. That's it. And you don't talk to your employees how you would talk to your homie on the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying. And then it got to a point where It's like, I feel like it got to a point where they was trying to find every little thing to pick at me. And I don't like that shit. They very messy up there. They talk a lot. They gossip a lot. I just don't like the energy. I don't like the energy. I'm gonna leave it like that. And they disrespectful. So I quit. But I am grateful for the job that I had. I'm grateful for the people that I met there. And I'm grateful for what they, taught me and what I learned. And, so now since I can't necessarily... Oh, y'all want to know what I'm eating? I'm just eating hot fries. That's it. I think y'all already knew that. I think y'all could tell. Okay. Whatever. But, yeah, since I don't have my year experience with food handling, I'm planning on... I put some applications in to be something else. I ain't gonna speak too much on it. That's working. I got about 5 or 6 really good options to pick from. Not 5 or 6. I say like 4 really good options. And like 2. One of them is another fast food job. And one of them is, another little job that I'm excited about that I want to take. But I have 4 of them that I'm really excited about. So, those are working out. And, oh yeah, another reason I quit, I feel like I wasn't getting paid enough. I was not getting paid enough. I know it's fast food, and you probably like, how much did you want to get paid to do fast food? But I wasn't getting paid enough. Okay? Simple. Next, I'm going to talk about why I broke up with my ex. We was together. I met him when I was 15. He was 14, or he was 15 and I was 16. But we met in high school. We met at summer school, actually. It's really weird how we met, because we met through my best friend that's not my best friend anymore. So this story is going to make a lot of sense as I tell it, okay? I met him through her. And I was under the impression that, they were best friends. And they got into it. They started, they got into it or whatever. And they weren't best friends anymore. And then they got back cool. And whoop-de-whoop. This is all in the beginning. Me and my ex was together for like 5 years. And this started in 2015. So it's now 2020. So keep in mind, this is like when we was young. Okay? So, young and dumb. But when they got back cool or whatever, because that was my best friend, I'm the type of person, like, I'm very protective of my people, of what's mine. If you my family, if you my little kinfolk, I'm very protective of you. I'm not going to control you. I'm not going to stop you from living your life, but I want to know, like, what's going on with you, like, on the day-to-day. Or, like, I want to know, like, how are you, or whatever. Like, what can I do? Can I do your hair? Like, what you need? Like, I'm very protective. I'm a very protective and nurturing person by nature. I don't know. I'm just like that. But, so, the fact that she was my best friend, I felt like, you know, okay, you my bitch, you my best friend. So, whoever you cool with, like, I'm going to be cool with them. But honestly, like, I didn't, and that's the thing, because my best friend, when we first met in 3rd grade, and I didn't like her ass in 3rd grade. And she kind of forced herself to be my friend, bro. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, it was mutual at some points, but it always felt forced. It always felt like, it was always forced, bro. I could never just be myself around her. And, you know, we be together. We have a day together. And this is me talking about my best friend. So this video might be back and forth, whoop-de-whoop. It don't matter. I just needed to get it off my chest. I know the story. And whoever was involved know the story. But this is my side of the story. So, you know, I always felt like, you know, I could never be myself around my best friend. She would always judge me. You know, it would be... She judged me. She judged the way that I think. She judged the way that I carry myself. You know, I'm kind of like rough around the edges, bro, you know? But she would always... I ain't gonna get too deep into that. I'm kind of rough around the edges. And, like, say if we would be just together, or if we would just be out, like, I don't know, she would always be like... I would feel like I was embarrassing her. I'm gonna say it like that. I would feel like I was embarrassing her. So, and, I never really liked her when I met her. Like, I met her in 3rd grade, and she kind of was just, like, always around, really. I don't know. And she kind of grew on me. I'm not gonna lie, she grew on me. We grew up together, and I developed a love for her as my best friend. And we became, like, I guess, best friends in 5th grade. Like, I remember me telling her, like, you know, me talking to her, like, you know, you is pretty cool, blah, blah, blah. We been cool, this, that, and the third. So, you know, yeah, we could be best friends. Because she would always ask me, like, oh, you my sister? Are you my play sister? Are you my this, da, 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 da? I don't know. But I felt like it was forced. That shit was never genuine. And she would always... I didn't like it. I didn't like our friendship, because anytime we would get into it, her ass would disappear. Like, if you have a problem with me, bitch, and I'm your best friend, you could come to me and tell me. Don't send people to me and tell me. I never liked this shit. Don't send nobody to me and tell me nothing that you can open your mouth and tell me. But anytime we would get into it, you know, she would block me, my phone number, on social media. She would call our other mutual friends and be like, I'm fake. She would always... That was the main thing that she thought about me. I was fake. So, you know, we just two different people, bro, and that's understandable. Like, you do what you do. That's cool. Do your thing. Be who you is, bitch. And, like, you know, I love you. I want to see you do great in life. But I'm going to see me do great in life. So, be good. Be smart. Don't do no dumbass shit. But yeah, that's why I'm not friends with with my best friend that we were best friends since 3rd grade. If you don't know, I am 22 years old. Just to give you like a little timeline of all of these events. So, yeah, our friendship was never really stable anyway. It was always, I never really knew if she fucked with me, or I never really trust her, and I would always hear people would tell me she said this shit and blah, 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 and I could never go to her and ask her because she would block me, or like it would just be block communication. We didn't have good communication skills. And I'm not going to sit here and put everything on her, because I know me is who I am. I'm not really friendly like that. Like, if you my friend and we cool and we good, I love you. I don't have to talk to you every day, all day. I don't have to come sit up and be in your shit all day, every day. You don't have to do, I don't really want you to do that shit to me. Like, I'm just that type of friend. Like, I hit you up on the phone, call you, text you. We be on social media. We link up every now and then. And that's cool. And we both gone on about our business. And it's a good time. But it was never like that with her. It was always like, I always felt like I was in a relationship with the damn girl. Like, I always felt like she was my girlfriend type shit. I don't know. Whatever. So, that's why, we not best friends anymore. We just on two different people on two different things. We got two different shits going on in life, and I don't got time for it. I ain't gonna talk about her bad because I love her. But that's just my side of the story. And, okay, next topic. The reason I ended my 5-year relationship. It was the same reason I ended my relationship with my best friend. It was never the same. It was never like structured. It would always be some shit. It was just always some shit between the two of them and me. I feel like I was always in the middle, and they probably felt the same way. You know, with my ex, like, we were together 5 years. So, I didn't see him grow up. You know what I'm saying? We saw each other. We grew up with each other. Like, we saw each other grow from 15 to 20-year-olds, 22 and stuff. So, he was my first real boyfriend. He always gonna have, he was my first, my first. So, he will always, be that. But that's it. I love him. I'm always gonna love him. And that's the same for my best friend. Like, I'm always gonna love both of them. But sometimes you gotta love people from a distance. And the reason I broke up with him is because, we just never really, I don't know, I feel like I just felt like, maybe he needed to grow up. Maybe I needed to experience something different. And, that's that. But, I know what I deserve. Now. I know my worth now. I know who I am now. I know my value now. And, I can't fault him for that because I didn't know that when I met him. It's not his fault that I didn't know that. So, and I'm grateful and thankful for the 5 years that we had together. And all the things that, that we taught each other and learned from each other. And, yeah. So, 11/11, new things is on the way. Be brave, take you a break, take you a rest when you tired. Slow and steady wins the race, and be vulnerable. And I'm going to keep this video. I'm going to go ahead and leave now because I'm tired of talking. My throat hurt. These shits is hot. Alright, see y'all later.